Hello YouTube, this is Gamer Delta, and today I'm going to be bringing you another Skylanders update. Finally, it's been a very long time since I did one of these, but I was hoping to actually wait until I got Series 2 Spyro to do this, but God willing, if I ever actually find him in stores, because my stores still have basically all of Wave 3, and yeah, they just haven't been putting out new stuff, except for 2 new characters you might see in this jumble here. And then we've got a total of 5, like I said. I normally don't do this many at once. Like I said, I was waiting for Series 2 Spyro so that I could do Scarlet and Genie and Wrecking Ball with Spyro and do a whole, like a magic Skylanders only deal, but I just can't find him. And then I found, today I actually just found Lightcore, Chill, and Pot Fizz. So I figured, since they come out and then there's only, that makes 4 Skylanders I need now? I need like 4 more to show, so I figured I might as well just get all of these out of the way in one big bang, rather than, even though I don't really like doing 2 variant figures, but yeah, it's been a long time since I got these. It's been about 2 months almost since I actually got Scarlet and Genie and Wrecking Ball and Jade Flashwing, so I figured now, why don't I just open them. So as you can see, we got 4 smaller figures, and then the final giant I'm going to open, which is Scarlet and Genie, which is the last variant giant that's to come out. And then we have, starting over here, we have Jade Flashwing, also another variant. The next to last final normal variant to be released, the other one will be Polar Whirlwind, which should be coming out soon, since it's already out in Canada and a few other countries. And then we have Series 2 Wrecking Ball, and then we have the 2 Lightcore, Chill, and Pot Fizz, meaning that there's only 1 more to go. But let me see here. Start with Jade Flashwing first. As you can see, it's she is green instead of her normal sort of purplish and white color figure here. Her wings are sort of a translucent purple here, and then it's basically just a green Jade Flashwing. I think she looks a little bit better than this because she also has that gold trimming on the top of her wings. But might as well open it and take a closer look here. This was actually only at Target, by the way. I'm not sure. I don't think you can actually get this anymore. See the little tab there, only at Target. But I think you might have to get it on Amazon or eBay right now. Probably would have told you that a couple months ago, but like I said, I was hoping to get Series 2 Spyro to look at all of these, but that just ain't happening, I guess, so I'll just get him whenever. But throw that to the side, and we will look at get the sticker and the code card. Of course, I'm not going to show you that, just because. Put it over here, and we can look at the actual figure first here. Very nice hue of green there. That's basically all that's changed, really, again, with the variants. They just have a different color scheme. And they do appear in-game, like this too. They also appear as the variant character, so they do count towards your total collection. Let me find Jade's card there, so we can compare both. There's not much to compare other than the fact that one says Jade Flashwing and the other one just says regular Flashwing, because as you can see, they both have the exact same stats, so there really isn't much except for if you're a collector, because it's just a palette swap. But it's still a nice one overall. I do like the green and the gold trim there. It's very nice. But then again, her purplish blue and white color scheme is also nice too. So, plus she's also one of the better characters to use in Skylanders Giants. So, nothing to really complain about there. Let's see. Next, we will go ahead and look at Wrecking Ball here. One of the odder ones. Some favor him, some don't. But just go ahead and bust them out right here, instead of just wasting time, because we do have 5 of these to go through. Though it's sort of my fault for waiting a few months to actually show these. Not for a while. Pop them off the base. Throw all that over there. As you can see, compared to his other figure, he actually has tusks this time, very, very long tusks. and his mouth is sort of in a gape open with his tongue sticking out, and that's pretty much about it. There's nothing really other than the actually, here's the normal figure here, as you can see. Pretty much all is the facial expression. His eyes are a little bit more bugged out in this one, a lot larger, and then he just has the tusks. And that's about it. He's pretty much almost in the same pose. I think his spikes are a little bit bigger as well. And his chicken quill things, or queefs, are going sort of straight instead of to the side. But those are Series 1 and 2 Wrecking Ball. Compare his stats this time. From Series 1, we have an attack power of 35, a defense of 90, a speed of 50, and a luck of 60. Now for Wrecking Ball Series 2, we have an attack power of 60, a defense of 95, a speed of 65, and a luck of 70. So the Series 2, as with most of the others, is just slightly stronger, a little bit better overall. So if you want a little bit more power to your little Wrecking Ball buddy, I suggest going with the Series 2. There you have it, Series 2 Wrecking Ball. Let's just put Flash Wings over there as well. Now we'll move on to the Lightcores. Actually, we'll just start with Pop Fizz here. As you know, they actually glow. The only thing that is truly different, well, they're a little bit more powerful than the original, but one of the main features is that they do glow. But you can guess what glows on him. But pretty much they have the glowing feature when you put them on the Portal of Power, and they also have the screen nuking ability, where when you put them on the Portal of Power in the level, they will create a little flash bang that will destroy most enemies on the screen. If not, the other enemies can pretty much be taken out with like 1 or 2 more additional hits. You also want to be, as I open this, I will also caution you that you might want to be careful with these, because the LEDs in them are a little bit faulty on some of them, so you want to be a little more gentle when taking out the Lightcore characters. Also, one of the differences between Lightcores and the normal ones is that their cards have a foily effect. That's a weird word, foily. Foily. Put that there. And watch it fall down on the table, but whatever. Anyway, you can see right there, very foily card. So we'll compare that to a minute. Actually, we'll look at the actual figure now. He's basically holding up his bottle in a different way. As you can see, he's not actually pouring it into his mouth like he's using the potion, but he basically has all of his backpacks with the potions inside, and he's basically holding up. And of course, the only piece on this particular Lightcore is that his potion lights up a very bright hue neon green, which looks very cool actually. Even though it is the only thing that lights up, even though you think the backpack would, but it unfortunately doesn't. But it's not too much of a big repose, other than the fact that he's pretty much just holding up, pretty much getting ready to chuck it, and then this one he's actually chucking it in order to go into his beast mode. But that's still pretty cool though. He's one of the, maybe not the, I put him on par with maybe just a little bit under a Prison Break in terms of a Lightcore character. But looking at his 2 cards here, compare it to the original Pop Fizz. Has an attack of 65, defense of 50, speed of 50, and a luck of 105. Whereas the Lightcore has an attack of 70, defense of 60, speed of 50, and 120 in luck. So a bigger jump in stats, except for speed. He's still about as fast as he was before, but he does a little more oomph to his attack, speed, and luck. So that's a pretty good deal. Also with the flashbang, if you want Pop Fizz, since he's one of the more popular new landers. Yeah, you see what I did here? Yeah, it's not funny. But anyway, there's a Lightcore Pop Fizz. Next, we move on to one of the more broken characters, as if she weren't broken enough already. Now she has a Lightcore variant, and also on top of this, there's also a Lightcore Legendary variant that I will be getting soon. That's even more powerful than this, presumably. But still, she is one of the more better characters. She's basically the stealth elf of the of giants, and now she has a Lightcore. Unfortunately, it's pretty much on par with the Drobot. in terms of ratio of cool to suck, as in really, really sucking. But I will show you that later. But as for her repose, there's not too big of a jump here. And there's also her card. We'll get to that in a minute here, but so you can see Lightcore Chill compared to the normal one. She's basically holding her spear sideways in her normal variant form, and then her Lightcore variant, she's basically thrusting it into, I guess, the water, or her base, as you can see there. Actually, I just noticed her base. I'm not sure if that's a tiny little crack or if that's supposed to be what that's supposed to be, but that's pretty much it. She's holding her shield pretty much the same way, and she's taking another step forward, and that's about it, really. There's not too much of a difference there, but you're probably wondering what exactly lights up on Lightcore Chill here. Right there, there's a very tiny LED right there, just one, just like Drobot. That's pretty goddamn miserable, I gotta say. I'm not sure why they even bothered, especially since there's a legendary Lightcore variant, which has the exact same light up feature, just the one tiny LED. I'm not even sure if it glows a different color, but I probably will be getting it because I'm a sucker like that. But I also like collecting all the other things too, because they are sort of neat, and Chill is one of the better characters, at least. At least they put in a very good character to, okay, maybe not a good character to sort of waste plastic and chips and whatnot, but still. Comparing, go ahead and compare her cards here. Her stats for Series 1, or not Series 1, but her original form, or normal form. We have an attack of 40, a defense of 90, a speed of 50, and a luck of 90. And then the Lightcore variant, we have a attack of 50, a defense of 100, a speed of 50, and a 100 in luck. So again, just like Pop Fizz, it's a slightly, just a very slightly increase in stats. But I'm sure the legendary model is a little more powerful in terms of stats, because it is a legendary and a Lightcore. And I know most of the Lightcores are actually more powerful than their legendary variants, but I don't know. We'll see once Toys R Us shipped that one to me. But there you go. There's still Chill. Still one of the better characters and one of my favorites too. Well, then again, I like all the Skylanders. They're pretty just the original designs and whatnot of most of them. But there's 4 down, and then we have one last one to go. The big genie in the room, which of course is Scarlet and Genie, the final giant Skylander I'm going to unpack. And if you saw the Swap Force trailer, there's not going to be any more giants. It's just that, well, so far I guess, unless they make a 4th Skylander game. But this is pretty much the last final big package thing I'm going to finally open. Sort of a sad moment, really, but also a happy one, because I'm not spending actually it was $20 for this damn thing, so I'm not going to be spending a massive fortune for one character now. But anyway, you can pretty much see she has a bigger, bigger color scheme to her than Jade Flashwing in terms of change. Anyway, let's open it now. Dun 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 dun. The final opening of the Giants. I think it's actually the first package I've actually torn the whole back card off too. But here we go. Let's tear that sucker out. And she is one of the more, actually I think she is the most difficult to actually get out of her packaging, and making sure the light up effect in her still stays active, just because of how incredibly oddly proportioned this packaging is, you can see. It's something I think I had a really tough time doing in the unboxing of normal variant and Genie as well. Oh god, why did they do that like this? So go in here, get her one katana out. Yeah, the other one out. Yeah, there we go. Okay, that wasn't too much of a pain, but there we go, the final Giants to be unleashed. Throw them in the packaging. Do I hear all of you collectors crying out there? Not keeping it in the box. But yeah, I really don't give a damn. But I opened all my toys. But there you go. There's a bit, as you can see, this is a much nicer color scheme and a much bigger change to the actual normal Ninjini. As you can see, her smoke is now colored a hue red instead of a purple. She is wearing a gold outline to her armor, and it is a gold and red color scheme compared to her blue and tan there. I think her bottle is the same. Yeah, it is. Her bottle is the same. Her hair is ebony, and her katanas are golden. Also, there's some sort of weird misshape actually with this sort of katana because it's sort of curvy, but for some reason. But there you go. There's a light for Scarlet Ninjini in her normal form as well. To compare two cards here, there is no difference whatsoever except for the fact that this is Scarlet Ninjini and then the normal Ninjini, because she has the same exact stats as the other card. So it's pretty much just if you want just pick a color, red or blue. I honestly can't decide, so I got both of them, yay! But no, I got both of them because I'm a collector and I'm a sucker like that. But there you go. Still, a very long overdue update for Skylanders Giants. Many characters there, and hopefully more. Well, there's at least four more to come. You guys see at least four or less more videos. But there you have it. There is a big Skylanders Giants update for you guys. Thanks you for watching, and stay tuned for more videos.